Hello and welcome to the business segments. The gain in the weight of the cedi may not necessarily boost investor confidence, as currency analysts are skeptical the Bank of Ghana's measures to save the cedi is ad hoc. The cedi is 3 cedis, 60 pesos to $1 as of today, Tuesday, July 14, according to Interbank Foreign Exchange Market quotes. Currency analyst Derek Mensah tells Joy Business investor confidence is still low.
The central bank comes in with a proper plan, roll it out, and we know it's addressing all the issues fairly and squarely, then investors are going to have more confidence. I talk to international investors a lot, and I can say from a scale of 10 investors that I talk to in a day, or probably let's say you talk to 40 or 50 in a week, so far it's just about 2 that think that things are turning constructive. The bulk still feel like you guys are way off. So just on that knowledge, investors are long-term as well. So in as much as the short-term is good, they are thinking, well, this thing can be over in about 2 or 3 months, and then we are back to where we are. So I think that the plan is to address all those bits and pieces. Right.
He's also certain prices of goods will not in any way decrease with the appreciation of the cedi, explaining that traders are uncertain as to whether or not the dollar will rise again.
We have something called that when the currency or when the cedi appreciates, you have re-rating or repricing is slower. So on the liability side is slower than when on the asset side. What that means simply is that when the cedi is tanking or when the cedi is taking a hit, people change the prices quickly. But when it starts to appreciate, it takes a while for them to reprice, because that even goes to show the level of confidence of people in the economy. So we think that for certain general goods and services, it's not going to change. People are probably going to hold their prices at that level. So what you are going to enjoy is a sense of stability, not that you are going to see prices go back. And I'm not talking for fuel. I hear fuel prices have already come down. That has a political connotation to it. So the masses are very sentimental about things like that. But I'm talking about maybe your fun milk that you buy, or the milk that you buy, the frozen yogurt you buy, staple foods generally. When things go up, they don't tend to come down in our economy. What you will get is that if the currency remains where it is, we are going to see some stability. And that is good generally for you to be able to budget and plan ahead.
Still talking about the cedi, Deputy Finance Minister Monacote says government is doing all it can to stabilize the exchange rate. The cedi is currently trading at around 3.4 cedis against $1. The cedi's value has for a while now been appreciating, but experts have called for more to be done for stability. The Deputy Finance Minister says the cedi's stability should be driven by market forces and government activities. Meanwhile, there are expectations by consumers for a drop in prices for goods and services because of the cedi's appreciation. We'll be hoping to do some analysis and subsequent bulletins with the Ghana Union of Traders Association GUTA President George Ofori. Now, the Ghana Stock Exchange is meanwhile eager to see ADB come onto the Bourse. GSE Managing Director Kofi Yamwa says listing on the Ghana Stock Exchange is a must for ADB, describing the controversy surrounding the initial public offering as unfortunate.
Please, I in principle felt that there was no basis for that court issue, because there are examples in this market of companies that have come the same background as ADB who didn't go to Parliament for approval to say. We have the example of GCB Bank, we have the example of PBC and so forth. It's based on a 1993 Act, Strategic Corporations Act, which converted many of these companies into public limited liability companies. And so that act gave power to the Minister for Finance to see those companies through in terms of going public and registering the companies as public limited liability companies. And so I felt that ADB was just following through what happened. Like I said, we could have avoided that, but at the end of it all, we're happy that we are at this point. We wish them great success as far as the public offer is concerned, and hopefully the general public will participate massively in that IPO.
And that's it, folks.